Hey everyone, this is Sita Gaia from Life at Full Volume, and oh my god, it's been forever since I've been here, but I just wanted to get back on and share my story. I'm in a really good mood today. I don't know what's going on, but I guess that's a good thing. So recently I've noticed that a lot of people have been sharing their epilepsy stories. And I was thinking, hey, like, Sita, that's something that you should do. Like, not everybody knows your story. Oh, sorry. Need to take off the jingly bracelets. They get in the way. Oh, God. Forgive me. Okay. Less jingling. So, I guess I had my first seizure at the age of 7. But it went kind of undetected because my parents thought that I was just daydreaming, where it's actually an absence seizure, so where that looks like you're daydreaming or you're focusing really hard. So that kind of went undetected, but my mom had suspicions that there was something else going on. I was previously diagnosed with epilepsy. I had suffered from migraines, so I did see a neurologist for migraines, and my mom wanted to put me in hospital to see if there was anything else going on. So I was in hospital for maybe a week, I think. And so I had all of the probes on my head, and like nothing really happened. And they took all the probes off, and I had like a giant grand mal seizure. So it was like, damn it, didn't catch that information. But I was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 10 and started seeing a neurologist. And I was put on medication, and it controlled the seizures so well. It was amazing. So my mom was actually asked to speak at a conference for children with well-controlled seizures and being a parent of that, because I was still like fairly young at this point. And so I didn't ever have to talk about my epilepsy at all. And it wasn't a barrier for me in the sense of discrimination or not getting a job, or I was kind of able to do what I want. So when I was 18, I went for my very last neurology appointment, and I told my neurologist how, like, I'm going to Ottawa, which is in Ontario, Canada, for any of you living far away. And she was just in awe about how like amazing that was. And I had no idea back then that university can be such a struggle for people with epilepsy. So 18, let's fast forward to 21. And so about this point, I've had like a decade of seizure-free, being diagnosed at 10. And there was one day I didn't have any classes, but I had this really weird premonition that I shouldn't leave the house, even though, because like I had a meeting that I had to go to. So I got up, I canceled the meeting, I went back to bed, and I had this seizure where it like hit my tailbone, and it like went up my spine. And I would be lying if I said that I wasn't traumatized, because I was very traumatized, because prior to that, I had always had seizures in my sleep. I'd woken up with a bloody tongue. That's it. So from that point on, I had been trying new medications, trying to get everything sorted out. Nobody could really figure it out. I went to the neurological hospital, which is in Montreal, Quebec, and it's an amazing hospital, and they're able to help a lot of people with epilepsy. But despite the fact that I did a lot of in-depth testing and invasive testing, they put 14 probes on my brain for 2 weeks. All the results were inconclusive. So now I'm on kind of a mishmash of medication, and I'm really, really, really hoping for a vagus nerve stimulator. So essentially a vagus nerve stimulator, like there's part of it that goes kind of into your diaphragm, and there's a coil that goes into your neck, and it kind of just like regulates like the brain activity. So I think of it like a pacemaker for the brain. So thumbs up if you want me to get a vagus nerve stimulator. I have an appointment next month with a neurosurgeon, so wish me luck with that. Give me a thumbs up for that. And can you relate to my story at all? Has it been different for you? I've noticed that for me, I had really well-controlled seizures, and then my seizures stopped being well-controlled, whereas I've read a lot of epilepsy stories where it's the opposite. So what's your situation? And anyways, it was really good to see you again after so long, and I actually cut my hair! Oh my god! What? So, but super great to see you, and I hope to see you next time. Mwah.